Lillian faces a lot of challenges in her day-to-day life. She has a global developmental delay, meaning that she is delayed in all areas of her development. Lillian has a visual impairment. Her visual diagnosis is a cerebral visual impairment, which means she doesn't actually have any physical damage to her eyes, but it's very difficult for her brain to process the information that she's seeing. Have a look. Good girl. Can you turn it on? Good girl. Ooh. So you might be wondering what all the noise is. Lillian is at the moment controlling the fan, which you can probably hear, and she's also got the option to control a hairdryer. Oh, the fan and the hairdryer. Clever girl. Lillian is using what we call switches, because for Lillian, because she hasn't developed the fine motor skills yet, to turn on a hairdryer or a fan is actually really difficult for her. For this activity, she's got two options here. She's learning to look at the switch, she's learning to understand which switch controls which activity, and then she is able to turn it on and enjoy that activity, or not. She might decide she doesn't like it, and then she can make a choice or alternate between the two, which is she's doing at the moment. She's showing preference for both, which is great. And in the long term, you know, Lillian hopefully will be able to learn she can hold a hairdryer if she still hasn't learnt the skills to control it via the normal button. She can dry her own hair, or with support using a switch. Now, I'm going to do some work on the iPad. Good girl. Are you ready? Shall we turn it on? I'm going to press this one. So this is Lillian's iPad, which she's recently got, and over the past year, we've done a lot of work, myself, her tutor and learning support worker in class and in the darkroom, on using an iPad and seeing if it's accessible for Lillian, if it's stimulating for her, and she has absolutely loved working on an iPad. One of the reasons we were doing a lot of work on the iPad was we found that, as you've probably seen, Lillian instantly looks at it, engages with it. It's a bright screen, and the one she's using now, this one, we have a package on our computers, so Lillian was familiar with it through using switches, and now she's able to activate the same activities but on her iPad and through touch. Giving just £20 this Christmas will enable us to buy or make communication books for the children and young people here at WESC, to help them to start or continue communicating more independently. By giving a generous gift of £45 this Christmas will enable us to buy more specialist mounting equipment like the arm you can see here, which means we can position communication aids more appropriately for those children and young people with physical disabilities. By giving a very special gift this Christmas of £105 will enable us to buy specialist communication aids such as this one, a Big Mac, that will help children like Lillian to communicate single messages.
Goodbye, Merry Christmas.
Please donate by clicking on the link within this email, or by visiting us at wescfoundation.ac.uk/Christmas Appeal to help us give children like Lillian a voice this Christmas. Thank you. Good talking.